Hello, it's Andy here, and welcome to episode 11 of my Sans 2018 Holiday Hack walkthrough. So far, we've managed to thwart Hans's evil plan to steal the contents of Santa's vault, despite his best attempts at throwing us off track. But what exactly is Santa hiding in his vault, and why does Hans want it so badly? And who is ultimately behind this whole plan? Well, in the last episode we recovered the password to the vault, so let's go ahead and open it and take a look inside. The lock to Santa's vault is a set of piano keys, but when we enter the vault code found in Alabaster's password database, we're told it's the wrong key. We have to cast our minds back to Objective 8, where we discovered the email sent from Holly Evergreen to Alabaster Snowball. The attachment describes how to transpose tunes from one musical key to another, and the body of the email mentions that Alabaster's favourite key is D. So we just need to follow the instructions in that PDF file to change the key of the tune. If Alabaster had transposed the tune into his favourite key of D before storing it in the database, then we'd just need to bring each note down by 2 semitones to be back at the more standard C scale. With the transposition complete, we can have another go at entering the key, and we're in. Inside we find Santa and Hans, standing together with smiles on their faces. Santa tells us that it's actually he himself who masterminded this whole incident as a job interview of sorts, in order to find someone who he could hire to help defend the North Pole against attacks on future Christmases. And the brutish toy soldiers, just elves in disguise. With the final objective now complete, there's just a couple of loose ends to mention. On the initial tour of Santa's castle in episode 1, we encountered one of Santa's elves hanging out in a warm-looking room to the west. We never returned here during the course of the KringleCon drama, and heading back there now, the room is basically empty. I'm guessing there was a planned purpose to this room, but perhaps it just wasn't quite ready in time for the launch. Also, what about the ventilation maps we discovered in episode 5? Well, back in the lobby by the Google stand, there's an access panel for the ventilation system, and if we follow that all the way around, up, and along, we pop back out in the room behind the QR code reader. This is a sneaky shortcut to avoid having to complete the badge manipulation challenge from episode 7. So that concludes the 2018 holiday hack. As always, it's been a thoroughly enjoyable adventure with lots of new things to learn along the way, and it's always heartwarming to see what a wonderful sense of community is built up in the in-game chat system as players discuss the challenges, collaborate, and give each other a little extra nudge in the right direction when stuck. So I send a massive thank you to Ed Scudis and all the folks at Sans and Counterhack for building yet another awesome festive CTF. And thank you to you, dear viewer, for watching this series. I hope it's been of use in some way. Do let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm now off to sign my new job contract with Santa, so in the meantime, feel free to follow me on Twitter. I might occasionally say something vaguely interesting. And until next year, farewell.